Almost Arctic September reading wrap up. Here we go! I read 2 books during the last month, and I'll explain why only them in a minute. I still don't want to label my reading month bad or even disappointing, but enjoy the books I did read. And here they are. Number 1. Wonder by R.J. Palacio. This one has a good story behind it. I work at a primary school with 10-year-olds, and they had a small part of Wonder's story in their Finnish language and literature book. I thought the snippet was stunning and wanted to know the whole story. After reading the book, I realized I had seen the trailer for the movie Wonder already. So, Wonder is a story of a boy named August with a misshaped face and his journey from being homeschooled to starting a local middle school. I think the story is written in a very authentic way, describing well how kiddos can be very cruel, either meaning it or not. My favorite part of the book was where August's sister was the narrator, and it was heartbreaking to see her story always being the second to look after. And number 2, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I decided to hop on the YA fantasy train again, mainly because Rachel Catherine is my main recommender at the moment, and this series is one of her favorites. ACOTAR is a Beauty and the Beast retell, and in many ways it felt like a cliché to me. It was very similar to The Cruel Prince, which I read in July. The protagonist is a human girl who does everything she can to survive, is not afraid of pain or danger, and falls in love with a supernatural creature. The next book in the series, A Court of Mist and Fury, is supposed to be phenomenal, so I might give it a chance as well. I did enjoy this stay in the fantasy world as well, but I'm not hooked. Here comes the explanation why I read way less I usually do. I started at a new job in early August, and I feel like it has kinda a cascade effect with my energy levels now in late September. I have felt that 90% of my brain capacity goes to the work and getting used to the people, and in the evenings I just have had absolutely no desire to pick up a book. That has been sad at times, and I really don't want to fall into the same reading slump I had for like over 5 years before and after I was in high school. Now I believe reading less has been necessary for my well-being and guarding my heart by not forcing myself to do extra when I already feel drained. Children and YA fiction have been a good choice for this period as well, because they are a little easier to digest. I have started to read on my 30-minute lunch break, and that has been amazing. I already had a chat about Sarah J. Maas with a literature teacher while doing that.